Hey guys, it's Danny here from Disrupt Tutoring, and as always it is a pleasure to join you. In this video we're going to do a question from the November 2018 Grade 12 Physical Sciences Paper 2. This question deals with the ionization of sulfuric acid in acid rain. We are given two equations where sulfuric acid reacts with water to form the hydronium ion and hydrogen sulfate, and then the hydrogen sulfate reacts with water to produce hydronium ions and the sulfate ion. So the first question asks us to define an acid in terms of the Lowry-Bronsted theory. So in terms of that definition, an acid is a proton donor. So that is represented by an H+, which is an ionized hydrogen atom. The second question asks us to write down the formula of the conjugate base of hydronium, so the hydronium ion, H3O+. Recall that a conjugate base is the substance formed when an acid loses a proton. So if we remove a proton from the hydronium ion, it gives us H2O, which is water. So water is the conjugate base of the hydronium ion. The third question asks us to write down the formula of the substance that acts as an ampholite in the ionization of sulfuric acid. So recall that an ampholite is a substance that can act as both an acid and a base. So let's take a look at the various substances we have in our equations. In the first equation, we have sulfuric acid that donates a proton to the water and becomes its conjugate base, hydrogen sulfate. And then in the second equation, the hydrogen sulfate donates a proton to the water to become its conjugate base, the sulfate ion. So we have the hydrogen sulfate acting as a base in the first equation, and in the second equation it acts as an acid because it donates a proton. So hydrogen sulfate is then the ampholite in this equation, or in this reaction rather. Okay, and that answers all of our questions. So before I go, I'd like to say a very special thank you to our epic sponsor for making this video possible. Read all about them in the description below. Be sure to visit our website for more of these epic tutorial videos. If you can't find the answer to your question, you can send us the question and we'll respond with a personalized video just for you. Until next time, stay epic.